Today I just wanted to share my top 5 scenes of Cobra Kai Season 1. Hope you enjoy. What's up, boys and girls? This is Vin Jenfe. Hope you're having a smashing day, and this is your first time to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss my upcoming videos. And for the rest of you, thank you for joining me once again. So today I wanted to reveal my top 5 scenes in Season 1. I've been thinking a lot about this, as we geeks do. Movie geeks are like this. We make lists of favorite movies, favorite scenes, etc. I wanted to tell you about those top 5 scenes of a really brilliant show, and the Season 1 is so awesome. There are so many scenes to pick one. Like, I could easily do a top 10 list, a top 25 list, but I sort of wanted to narrow it down to not make these videos too boring and too long, and so I'm just gonna keep it down to my top 5 picks. And I really appreciate that you, after you watch it, that you put it in the comment section what your 5 scenes are and why. I just love to hear it. So I'm gonna save the best for last. I'm gonna start with number 5. Number 5 would be the scene where we first see Johnny Lawrence entering the car shop and trying to really avoid meeting, Daniel, and he sees him, and like, it's the most awkward moment. Like, it's so awkward, and I just love the part where they talk about the girlfriend, and you stole my girlfriend, she wasn't your girlfriend at the time. Oh, was this the guy's ass you kicked? And he was like something like, no, that is, to be technical, I actually kicked his face. I just love that part. And at the end, like, if you remember at the end when Johnny leaves and Daniel goes like, it's really, you look so, forget it. Like, that scene was just so monumental. I just so much enjoyed watching that scene, and I've seen it actually many times. I really enjoyed it. Scene number 4 would be actually a tie. Like, I know it's weird to put a tie between 2 scenes, but when I was making this list, I had a bunch of nominations, and number 4 was like, I couldn't like, I needed to have the I kicked his face scene at number 5, and at number 4 I couldn't decide between these 2 scenes. So it's actually two different scenes, but they're actually sort of similar. And the first one is when Daniel is teaching Robbie, he's doing these exercises, sort of wax on, wax off, and then he goes into and he says, God, I love this part. And it's just such a connection to the first movie, and we all know what's gonna happen. The wax on, wax off, it's not gonna be a big surprise for people. Everybody knows that. The only person who doesn't know what's gonna happen is Robbie. And I love the fact that they don't even really show too much of it. It just sort of ended with, God, I love this part. God, I love that part. And the second scene that's sort of connected with this is, when Robbie gets injured in the tournament and Daniel goes to see him, and we all have it in our minds that he's gonna go like, and he's gonna do his healing thing, and he does that, but it's sort of like, medic. I just love that. So these 2 scenes, they're not actually connected, but it's sort of the same type of reason why I love these scenes. The third scene has to be my top 3. Number 3 on this top 5 list is the Miguel kicking ass scene in the cafeteria. That scene was just so brilliantly done. Like, I had goosebumps when I saw that scene. It was just magical. And to see Miguel going from geek to super fighter in one scene, it was just so cool and so awesome. And a real surprise, actually. I just did not see it coming when I was watching the scene, and it just played out so beautifully. The choreography and everything, and just magical. Number 2 would be the Daniel visiting Miyagi's grave, and it was just such a warm, emotional scene, and I just really enjoyed the depth of it. And this is the brilliant part of the writing behind Cobra Kai. It's sort of playing with your anticipations, like when Daniel says that gosh, I really wish you could be here to help me. And we all know that that's not gonna happen. You know, Pat Morita is dead, Miyagi is dead. It's just not gonna happen. And then when he sits down in his car and we hear Miyagi's voice again, that's just brilliant writing to me. That's just magical, and it just works. Really wonderful. And my favorite scene of entire season 1, and it's sort of hard to pick out the exact moment. It starts from the moment when Johnny Lawrence shows up at Daniel's home and he's about to kick his ass, or try to at least, and having breakfast with him instead. And then they go get like a car for him, and then they listen to music, and then they stop by to visit Daniel's old home and get to see that, and then they sit at the bar and discuss. Like, I know it's technically speaking like 3 or 4 scenes there, but that whole part, that segment of season 1, I just so much enjoyed, because it's there's so much. It's a climatic moment in the series where Johnny Lawrence and Daniel really bury the hatch for the first time, or at least we think they are gonna bury the hatch. But I just love that part, and the connections with the past, you know, going through the nostalgic trip to that old home of his, you know, seeing the pool being filled up for the first time, and sitting at the bar and discussing Facebook and Ally with an eye, just stuff like that. And, you know, talking about the fathers, I just really love that. That was probably my favorite part of the entire series. I mean, again, there are so many cool scenes to pick from, but this is my top 5, and I would really like to know what you think of my top 5 and what your top 5 is. Put it in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you. So yeah, have a great day, and before I forget, don't forget my Let's Get Lost secret contest, where all you have to do is basically just guess what's in it, and it's yours. I'll ship it to you for free. You can put it in the comment section below or on any of my videos and just guess what's in it. And there's also a different way to figuring out what's in it, and that is just going through my videos and just looking for a secret link to a video where I just show you what's in it. It's been a couple of months. So far, nobody has been able to figure it out. Maybe you're the person who figures it out. Okay, take care.
Okay, that was it. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, see that like button, smash it. And I got some freakishly awesome videos coming up. Better subscribe so you don't miss a beat. I'll see you later. Peace.